With that, I don't want to delay. I'm going to allow the chairperson to then read the speech, which will be quite self-explanatory. We'll then take questions after that, and then we'll follow through with the program. Chairperson.
Okay. No, it's fine. I'll hold it. Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'll read the statement on behalf of the national officials of Umkhonto weSizwe. Yesterday, on the 2nd of June 2025, President Jacob Zuma met with the national officials of Umkhonto weSizwe to reflect on the state of the organization. As part of the deliberations of the national officials, the matter pertaining to the recent trip undertaken by the Secretary General, Floyd Shivambu, to Malawi was reflected upon. After lengthy discussions, and considerable inputs from the national officials, it was concluded that the actions of the Secretary General were found to be against the spirit and prescripts of the MK party in its constitution. Most specifically, Section 3J, subsection J, under the section that deals with offences, which stipulates the following, and that's subsection J, undertaking international trips and participating in activities and programs that are opposed to the agenda of the MK party or allied party. Noting that on the 12th of March 2025, the Republic of Malawi's chief resident magistrate delivered a ruling that granted the South African Republic's requests for the extradition. It is common knowledge that Bishop Shepherd Bushiri and his wife Mary Bushiri skipped bail and are to return to South Africa to stand trial on various charges. Based on the deliberations by national officials, it was confirmed that the trip was not officially sanctioned, was not an officially sanctioned program of the organization or the president, which therefore goes against the constitution of the party. The MK party and its leadership has been approached by members of various sectors of civil society and has taken due consideration of the gravity of this matter. Due to the various nature of this matter and its implications for the party, its image, values and principles, the president and national officials were left with no other option but to act swiftly in addressing this matter. Consequently, as a responsible organization accountable to its electorate and the broader society, the national officials have come to a decision to redeploy Commander Floyd Shivambu as the Secretary General of the party and redeploying him to the National Assembly. We believe that his redeployment will strengthen the MK party caucus as the official opposition, as Commander Floyd Shivambu carries a wealth of experience as a former member of parliament. We would like to thank and acknowledge Commander Shivambu's contribution as both the national organizer and Secretary General of the MK party, and the role he has played in contributing to the advancement of the organization. His invaluable skills and experience as a politician will continue to benefit the MK party in his new role to which he is deployed. The national officials have had discussions with Commander Floyd Shivambu, engaged with him pertaining to his redeployment, and he has duly accepted the this particular position as directed by national leadership. Thank you.
No, thank you very much, national spokesperson and the national officials, the president. I want to take this opportunity to thank the president, President Jacob Gedlethi Issa Zuma, and the leadership of Mkhonto Wesizwe and the membership for having assigned me a very important role to become a national organizer and then secretary general. I want to confirm that the national officials have taken a decision which I fully accept as a disciplined member of Mkhonto Wesizwe. We've been redeployed to the National Assembly and will continue to play the role of advancing the agenda and program of Mkhonto Wesizwe. It has been an invaluable roles that we have played and a humbling experience that we have been assigned by the president. I want to thank him for leading the program of unification of all the progressive forces in South Africa. That is the agenda that we're going to continue to pursue. I think that will clarify the issues that pertains to this. And on behalf of myself and everyone else who is involved, we want to regret that the decision in terms of the visit to Malawi was not consistent with the constitution of Mkhonto Wesizwe as is reflected in the statement. And we fully accept the new responsibility. Will continue to play a role and build the organization towards the 2026 local government elections and towards the two-thirds majority victory in the 2029 general elections. Thank you very much, Comrade President. We really appreciate the role that you have given us and the redeployment, the confidence that you continue to show even when we falter in terms of some of the issues that we deal with at personal level. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. One of the things that I want to talk about is I want you guys to think with me here, right? And I'm not trying to behave as if I know what's going on. I don't know. All we have to take is what we hear from the media, what we hear from YouTube or anything. So now I want you guys to tell me that with Floyd Shivambu's stature or with Floyd Shivambu's sort of like, stature in a way, experience also in politics and in administration. And we all know that Mr. Shivambu was the one who was busy with the constitution. That means announcing the constitution, explaining what it means, explaining the clauses, explaining everything. And I'm definitely sure he was part of that constitution when it was drafted, right? Now, you are telling me that the Secretary General of the MK party, the guy was involved in the constitution of drafting of the constitution and everything. Now he fails to see the wrong thing by going to Namibia. It doesn't make sense to me. I was expecting that Floyd Shivambu, the guy who was announcing the constitution and everything, would know. He would know when something is wrong or right. When he went to Namibia, he could have known, and the people that are around him, they could have told him that, hey, my guy, before you go there, you must know that this is wrong. Okay? You must not like go and everything. But he continued and went. The question is, was this intentional? Was this Floyd Shivambu going to Namibia intentionally because they wanted something that will help them to make Shivambu go to parliament, right? Because I don't think it was going to be a smart thing for Mr. Shivambu to come out from the EFF and join the MK party at the same time or in the same level or in the same manner. I don't think that would have been smart, guys. I don't think so, So I am thinking that maybe, just maybe, it was the way they have planned it. In other words, Shivambu will come to the MK party join the MK party, obviously, as it was his decision, and then do what he's supposed to do in the MK party. What is that? Mr. Shivambu will put the structures, will put everything into order because we need his experience. We need him to put everything in order, which he did. There is constitution, there is a logo, there is clauses and whatever structures are there, branches are there. So the work of Mr. Shivambu at this moment, it seems and it looks and it sounds like it's done. Okay, so he has to be redirected now to Parliament. Okay, and I know you'll say to me, well, but they could have just announced and say he's going to Parliament. No, I believe, guys, that politics, you don't just do politics. There are ways you need to do for you to get certain things done. Okay, maybe because of you are trying to avoid other things. Now, Mr. Shivambu now is going to Parliament, which I believe in the first place that was the intention of Mr. Shivambu, so that he can stand for them in Parliament. That is why you see now in Parliament there is chop and changing. Now Mr. Nyamanye is gone. Now there is this lady coming in. Now you see and everything. So you can see that they want him there because in Parliament I think he will be instrumental because he was there in Parliament when he was in the EFF. Okay, so listen, this is just my opinion. This is just me thinking about what I saw, because what I saw on the screen, I was reading the mood, I was reading the room, I was reading the behaviors, I was reading the body languages and everything. And I'm like, I know that it sounds like it was something bad that it did, but I believe that it was intentional. Maybe on the side of Mr. Shivambu, I don't know. Or maybe it was just a party thing to say, you know what, do this and then we will do this. Anyway, what do you think, guys? Put your comments in the comment section. Thank you so much. Like the video, subscribe. Have a good day.